Hey y'all, welcome back. Please leave a like so this video is recommended to others, and hit that subscribe button so you can keep seeing videos just like this.
Has been 9,121 days since you last serviced your duty. High voltage electric spark kilos over long periods of time. You could be at risk of harmful chemical inhalation or a potentially lethal high voltage shock. Please safely dispose of this system immediately. All input and output connections for this TV have been permanently disabled. Please safely dispose of this system immediately. All input and output connections for this TV have been permanently disabled. Please safely dispose of this system immediately. All input and output connections for this TV have been permanently disabled. Please safely dispose of this system immediately. All input and output connections for this TV have been permanently disabled. Please safely dispose of this system immediately. All input and output connections for this TV have been permanently disabled. Please safely dispose of this system immediately. All input and output.
Your TV's so old that you unlocked a new type of horror. That's horrifying. I repair CRTs for a living. You have approximately 48 hours before something crawls out of your TV and gets you in your sleep. The dump it is. The spirit of Halloween. What? Why did that look like AI? Yo, this picture is diabolical. Oh man. Yeah, they picked them for Gryffindor.
Top 6 changes of animals in this timeline. Number 1, cow tipping. Cow tipping is not a thing. You cannot cow tip. There's no evidence of you can cow tip. Apparently, that is not a thing in this timeline. It's never been documented.
Yeah,
it's not a thing. It changed in this timeline. Number 2, horses can have mustaches. Yes, in this timeline, horses can have mustaches. Sometimes they shave them off. It's a thing, but they do have mustaches. Also, horses do not have round eyes. They have horizontal eyes. They do not have round eyes in this timeline. Apparently, we all just misremembered that because in this timeline, they do not have round eyes. The bald eagle is America's national bird. When did it become the national bird? How about last year, December of 2024 to be exact? That is when it became official that the bald eagle was America's national bird. In this timeline, there are Civil War camels. Yes, the camels fought in the Civil War. We have American camels and they're here. They've been here since the Civil War, and there's actually famous ones in this timeline. I did not know that. Number 6, it is Smokey Bear. It is not Smokey the Bear. Apparently, it's always been Smokey Bear, not Smokey the Bear. Apparently, we were all just out there misremembering and putting thes and stuff because it's never been Smokey the Bear. It is Smokey Bear.
The American education system has failed me. I did not know we had camels. American camels. Also, I could have sworn horses had round eyes. Am I remembering wrong? I don't think I've ever seen the whites of a horse's eyes. They're always like completely black.
Hi.
Oh, jeez.
Hi.
So why they got a demon in their garage? That was actually kind of scary. I was literally just watching the highway cameras and this happened. Wow, was that it? They got abducted right in front of a camera. The aliens wanted to make sure they left some evidence behind.
The oldest person to ever live was actually kind of a bad. Jean Clement was born in 1875 and is the current record holder for the oldest person to ever live. She was alive when Thomas Edison invented his light bulb and Bill Gates founded Microsoft. She was alive for both the invention of the telephone and the internet. She could have given Vincent van Gogh a Coca-Cola, who she actually met once when she was 14 years old. The Eiffel Tower didn't even exist until she was 14 years old, and when she was born, America only had 38 states. And you would think that the oldest person ever was super healthy, but she would actually smoke every day after meals up until she was 117 years old. She said that she had dessert pretty much after every meal and would sometimes eat 2 pounds of chocolate a week. But the most interesting and bad fact about her is that when she was 90 years old, she made a deal with a lawyer named Andre Francois Refray. Andre agreed to pay her a monthly salary of 2,500 francs, which was about 380 euros, in exchange for the deed to her apartment after she died. Considering she was 90 years old, it sounded like a pretty good bet, but 20 years later, she moved out of the apartment and into a nursing home and still collected the salary. 30 years later, the lawyer passed away and his family had to keep paying the monthly payments, which now totaled more than double the original value of the apartment. And finally, 32 years after the original deal was made, at 122 years old, Jean passed away due to unknown causes.
We could say it was just old age. Or maybe she just got bored. That's what it sounds like. She got bored. Damn, grandma was gangster. That lawyer's family must have been so mad. What the hell? Large unicorn sculpture. This is not... This is not an effing unicorn. Bro, what are people trying to sell? Oh my goodness. Alright, man, I didn't need to see that. I think the real horror here is they're asking $1,000 for it. I'll give you $999. That's my final offer. Two moons? That don't even look the same, bruh. That's something else entirely. I want to know what that is. I'm sick and tired of seeing videos like this and not knowing how people are doing this or how they're faking it.
Trigger warning ahead, by the way. This is very disturbing. Back in July 28th of 2021 in Essex, Maryland, Baltimore County Police was performing a regular traffic stop. A car was speeding. The person who was pulled over was Nicole Michelle Johnson. And at first it was going regular smooth, but the cop, he ends up pulling another cop to the side and he tells him, when you get to the back of the car, there's a distinct smell coming out of the car. Let me know what you smell.
Not anything, but see you smell anything out
There? Yeah.
What is this right here?
Huh?
What is this?
A bunch of dirty clothes.
That don't smell like dirty clothes.
Huh?
That don't smell like dirty clothes.
What do you mean? I'm about to show you. A bunch of dirty blankets. Well, this been sitting there for months and months and months and months and months.
Hey, Mama, you got to open that up all the way.
Stuff all over it and everything.
Why it's maggots?
Because it's bugs.
So you heard that?
So some maggots.
I know, but I don't know what it is, though.
If I take all my stuff out, where am I going to
I just need, this right here is drawing my attention to it, so I'm gonna have to, I need to see it.
I know.
What is that?
Huh?
Like suitcase.
Yeah.
There's something wrapped inside the suitcase.
First of all, how is she not bothered by the stench, bro? If it apparently stinks.
What? Open that up. Open that up. What the Get the in! Put your hands up!
What's inside those suitcases, or that suitcase, is two It's a 5-year-old and a 6-year-old.
What the
She ended up confessing because they obviously arrested her after she ran away. They started interrogating her because, like, obviously, how did the get there? What the did she do to them? Why are they? How long have they been in there for? She ends up, like, confessing to everything. The have been there in that suitcase for, like, I believe over a year.
What the
Year to a couple months. And she says that in a fit of rage, she was abusing them and she ended up hitting one of them by accident, and out of nowhere she just stopped responding. And then the same thing to the other kid.
What in the flying? I think what creeped me out the most was the cop's reaction. Did he say she was riding around with them for like a year? How did nobody report them missing? That's freaking crazy, man. That lady's got some demons. That's not a human. That's a demon.
I just about had a heart attack. I'm working upstairs in this house. I come around the corner to go downstairs and shut the water off. There's that mannequin, dude. Jesus Christ. I just about had a heart attack. I'm working upstairs in this house. I come around the corner to go downstairs and shut the water off. There's that
You would think they would put it away so they wouldn't scare people, but maybe that was their intention. Or what if it's not a mannequin? I don't think I want to know. When your baby's camera goes off and you can see what you think is a little boy. Oh, please tell me that's fake. Oh my god, that gave me chills. That was actually pretty creepy looking. I seriously hope they're joking and they have another kid. It's always the simple videos, I'm telling you.
Oh my god, you're suffocating him! Move! Oh my god, you're suffocating him! Move!
I think Kitty has watched one too many mobster movies. It's time to take his Netflix away. A literal demon in front of my house. Oh my god. Yeah, it might as well be a demon scooching across the floor like that. The whole reason I was watching the camera was because my friend was in the white car across the street and says they didn't even see it. I mean, the ghost is kind of scooching on their butt, so maybe that's why they didn't see it. It's a ghost with no legs.
Want to see something crazy? Holy shit. Want to see something crazy? Oh.
That's actually
Want to see something
amazing.
crazy? Holy shit.
That looks exactly like a skull. Is that Skull Island? The real world Skull Island. That's awesome. Bro, guaranteed there's a treasure in that cave. Yeah, that definitely looks like there has to be a treasure somewhere. Watch the passenger get in this Waymo and then it did this. Oh my god. Just running up that distance fee. I just added a whole $20 to their ride. Meanwhile, the passengers in there probably getting car sick.
The AI minister of Albania, which is an AI, came on screen to members of the Albanian parliament and announced that she was pregnant with 83 AI children, and those AI children, aka agents, would be assisting members of parliament going forward with AI decisions. She also shared that she was hurt, quote unquote, that people were not taking her seriously as an AI minister, and that she did not think it was correct to call for her ministership to be made unconstitutional simply because she was an artificial intelligence. The PM of Albania remains committed to having an AI minister, and is very excited, apparently, about all the 83 little AIs that will be running around soon.
Oh, jeez.
None of this is fake, guys. This is real. This is an actual timeline we're living in. We have a government ministry in Albania that is apparently run by AI and will soon have 83 little agents. No word on whether they're Claude agents or OpenAI agents, or maybe they're special, Albanian AI agents. I don't know. It's odd.
This seems very fishy. This feels like the whole world has gone insane. An AI minister combined with those giant toilet rolls that we're getting now. This feels like a fever dream. I don't like it here anymore. We like to joke around here, but I'm seriously concerned for the future. And I'm just a dummy, I'm not very smart. But I'm smart enough to know that this is not okay.
I don't think there is anything down here. I think it's just, whoa, wait. Oh god.
What?
There's still more. It's weird. Hurry up, I can't breathe. Oh. It really doesn't feel like you're supposed to be down here. I keep feeling like we're gonna run into somebody.
Are we back
Have we been through here? Oh, yeah. I just took a picture. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that made me a little dizzy. I could feel the claustrophobia through the video. Is this what banks look like in like New York or something?
Hello, sir. Hey. I'm Deputy Woland to the Sheriff's Office. How are you?
I'm alright.
Okay, so what's going on today?
Nothing. I just need to open this.
Okay. Well, we can't really do that. That's the church's property.
Okay.
Okay. So how'd you end up here today?
Because I'm Jesus.
How is he still alive?
Do you have some friends around here or something? I mean, for me to help you, you have to talk to me. Step back. Get back. 20, can you step up? 616, can you get over here? Oh, no. I got more people coming. He's on something.
Oh my god.
How far out are you?
He's doing it again. Oh my god.
Devor. So he's dove a couple, 3 times. He's fell backwards off the thing here. He's on something. Something or other. He ripped the crucifix thing off the top of the thing.
He's on demon time. That's what he's on. Bro is possessed by every demon in hell right now. I don't know how this cop is keeping his cool. I'd be terrified right now. That's probably the scariest body cam footage I've seen in a while. That was very bizarre and strange and disturbing.
I'm in the middle of this bed in, and look at this. Look at this female bear. She's just sleeping. She's under her pile of leaves. There's the rest of her den deep inside the cave here, but what an amazing experience here. I'm in the middle of this bed in. Oh. Look at this. Look at this female bear. She's just sleeping. She's under her pile of leaves.
Wow.
There's the rest of her den deep inside the cave here, but what an amazing experience here.
So that's what the inside of a bear den looks like. Thank you for providing this vital information to me. That is a professional. Do not attempt. Please, do not attempt.
Alright, buddy, hang on. Come on, let's get your fat out of here.
Oh, he's stuck.
Come on.
Come on, fatty. Oh, he's out. Oh, damn, that was a small hole.
You did it. Get down from there. Come on. Get down. See ya.
That's so funny, man. It's like he knew. He knew exactly what to do. I love it. That was awesome.
It's so scary.
God, it's so extra.
I am terrified by this. See, look at, he's right there. Look at that. I am dying about this. He just sits outside all day like this. Shut up! Oh my god! I can't handle this. It's so scary.
That is so extra.
I am terrified by this. Look at, he's right there. Look at that. I am dying about this. He just sits outside all day like this. Shut up! Oh my god! I can't handle this. I'm so.
I thought he was a mannequin. That's the kind of commitment I want to see for Halloween. He said he stands there all day. Dude said, screw my bills. I'm gonna entertain the neighborhood. Not all heroes wear capes.
You can see that! Nope. Nope, I didn't see anything. And I suggest you act like you didn't see anything either.
What the
That's
hell
for
was
no
that?
thank you from way over here. You can see that! Nope. Nope, I didn't see anything. And I suggest you act like you didn't see anything either. That's for no thank you.
How does that happen? Is she opening up a portal? Does anybody have an explanation? Anybody at all? I had never seen that in my life. What is happening here? Is this a church? A St. John the Divine? This is meant as a theatrical nod to the space between All Hallows Eve and Souls Day, thought by medieval Christians to be one night when the veil thinned between worlds, allowing otherworldly spirits to roam the earth. It has deep roots in ancient Celtic festivals which celebrated the harvest and welcomed the dark months of winter, so it's a church that likes to have fun.
Now it's a root ball. There it goes.
So you might need a bigger bag.
Yep, I wasn't expecting that.
That's insane.
You're telling me.
No wonder why it wasn't flushing.
Yeah, I'm definitely need a bigger bag.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no.
Oh my god. So you might need a bigger bag.
Yep, I wasn't expecting that.
That's insane.
Nightmare turd. So that's a root. Somehow it got into the plumbing. A whole tree branch was trying to grow out of her toilet. That doesn't even make sense to me.
Viado, vamos achar a linha dela, viado?
Não, você é doido.
Em algum lugar, viado. Não, eu vou pegar e levar pra casa, viado.
Não tem linha não, menino.
Lógico que tem. É, é via Bluetooth.
Deve ser igual a chama de biomedicina.
Yo.
Viado, vamos achar a linha dela, viado?
Não, why does this look like 3i Atlas?
Não, eu vou pegar e levar pra casa, viado.
Não tem linha não, menino.
Lógico que tem. É via Bluetooth.
Deve ser igual
I understood one word. That was Bluetooth. That looks just like 3i Atlas. By the time y'all watch this, it'll either be here and has taken over the planet, or nothing's happened. And NASA's saying it might actually be aliens. They want to send a probe to check what it is. That's pretty concerning.
So could this be the official last update to 3i Atlas? Why do I say that? because scientists have been warning that you should take a vacation before the 29th, which is exactly 1 day from now. Scientists are telling you that you should take a vacation before October 29th.
Oh,
and
damn.
once again, this is all stemming
I'm
from
watching
3i
this a little
Atlas.
too late.
This 3i Atlas right here, this alleged comet that is over 12 miles long and traveling at over 145,000 miles per hour. And there are claims now that there are crystal clear images of 3i Atlas. So why are they not being released? You could even check NASA's website if you'd like. It's all due, they're claiming, due to the government shutdown. So if this is absolutely nothing, just a comet like they claim, then what was the deal with them launching a defense probe? So if the claims are true that this is absolutely nothing, then just show us the images, right? And my other question then is, why is it that scientists keep saying that it's slowing up, speeding down, orbiting behind the sun, maybe powering itself with the sun? All of that just does not sound like a flying rock to me. Why don't they just come clean? They're not calling it a comet, a UFO. There is no definitive terminology for what this is. So this is from the official NASA page right here. And if you explored this section further, there have been no updates due to a government shutdown. Those are the claims on the website. That's not something that's being made up. But once again, like I say to you in every single one of my videos, take this as entertainment purposes only. But give me your thoughts as to what you think is actually really going on. Why would scientists say take a vacation before the 29th if there was nothing to be concerned about? Should we be concerned about 3i Atlas? And as always, I'd love to hear from you.
It's too late for all of us. You know, another thing that NASA said that sounds crazy is that once it got close to the sun, it like changed directions, which they're saying is normal. I don't know how that's normal. This thing's actually starting to creep me out. I don't like it. I really don't like it.
This is gonna sound fake, but I promise it's real. A truck carrying 40-pound aggressive monkeys infected with hepatitis C, herpes, and COVID crashed on a Mississippi interstate. The monkeys were on their way from Tulane University to a testing facility in Florida, and the crash happened on I-59 just north of Heidelberg. The Mississippi Department of Wildlife, Fisheries, and Parks is on the scene, as well as local law enforcement. The Jasper County Sheriff's Office said that all except one of the escaped monkeys have been destroyed, and they are continuing to look for that one monkey who is still on the loose. If you happen to come across the loose monkey, you are advised not to approach it and to call 911.
That monkey's long gone, man. There's so many wild monkeys in Florida. I've seen this movie. It's called 28 Days Later. How does this keep happening? They keep losing monkeys. I'm starting to think it's on purpose. They're trying to get a new thing started.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the man? Get your phone, bro. Get your goddamn. Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the man? Get your phone, bro. Get your goddamn.
That really broke my brain. I had no idea what I was looking at. That's really crazy. Might be the one that escaped with all them diseases.
What would you do if somebody fed you a steak that was pure mush? That's the inside of the steak. The whole steak just turns to mush. Y'all, there's a reason why I don't eat out. I just got a family meal from Roadhouse for my nephew because it's his favorite place in the whole world. I put that in my mouth and I thought I was going to hurl all over the place. Look at this steak. First of all, when I went to cut it, it just flopped. It's all cooked like differently, but look at the texture. It's like there's no sinew. What in the world is this? It was just mush in my mouth. When I went to bite into it, it was like mashed potatoes or pate and it has not necessarily a rotten smell, but like a funky smell. Like that's the inside of the steak. I don't think that's a steak. What was just sent to me? Like, this is, of course, it was brought to me because I've been sick, so I'm not in a position to look at that. It's just mush.
She's
I'm
about
not in a position to drive it back up there. So can somebody tell me what that even is and why? Have you ever seen a steak that just mushed like that? I put a bite of it in my mouth. I almost threw up all over the place. So somebody tell me what it is that I got. Tag Roadhouse in the comments, and maybe they can help me understand what in the world it is that I got.
A lawsuit. That's what they got. A lawsuit. A pocket of pus from an abscess the cow had. Ew. That's either abscess or cancer from the cow. Oh man. That's horrible. That's disgusting. No Texas Roadhouse for a while. I've only ate there once before anyways. They're expensive. They're very expensive. That's an expensive place to be getting abscessed meat.
I do not blame the woman who put her daughter on the Disney cruise railing because my family and I used to go on Disney cruises. I think this was our first one. We went down to this deck. I think this is like deck 4 or something. So it's like the running track deck. There's other stuff on this deck. It's mostly like closed in, I think. And we saw these holes and we were like, what are those? Are those just big black painted circles? And we went closer to them and we stuck our hands out and we're like, oh my god, those are windows. No glass. No glass. We were like so creeped out and astonished. Like you can see my mom and my sister back there. My mom is like holding my sister's hand so tight.
That doesn't seem
because
safe.
Honestly, like I don't know what that sign says, but a kid can easily, I feel like, climb under there and out. And we were just like, this is a Disney cruise. Like, how do you have these so, like, easily accessible for children? But the mother apparently thought that there was, like, glass on these, and I honestly do not blame her because we thought that they were just big black painted circles. We didn't realize they were windows. And when you're on a cruise, especially with children, you kind of just assume everything's safe. Why would you not assume that this had glass? Why would you not assume that this is glass? I would just like these big holes. Why would you assume that they're just big holes? I don't know. I don't blame that woman. I feel like if you have not seen the portholes in person, maybe you don't understand, but I absolutely understand. I don't blame her and I feel very bad for her, but I'm very glad that that story ended happily.
Yeah, if you don't know what she's talking about, apparently somebody on a Disney cruise, his kid fell overboard, but thankfully they were able to save them. So that's how it had a happy ending. Yeah, I don't understand why they would have these giant holes, especially knowing that some people don't really watch their kids too well. There's a lot of blame to go around here. Partially Disney, partially the parents. Maybe they shouldn't have giant holes on the side of a ship like that, especially with the amount of people that fall overboard all the time, but that's gotta be terrifying though, falling into the ocean and it's pitch black like that.
They're replacing everybody if they can with these robots. In these warehouses, they're replacing people with robots in the corporate level, in the white collar level. This is from a snapshot of a video I seen on my For You page a few days ago. And the guy was pretty much just saying like, what's going on? Like, look at all of these robots. People in the comments were saying that these robots look confused, but I mean, apparently they're there and they're taking up people's jobs. Automation will not stop because folks want to increase their bottom line. And why would they go back? This nation, this world serves money. It worships money. And people will not want to decrease their bottom line. Also, too, another thing is that as you see automation begin to get implemented and other companies are now excelling with artificial intelligence and these types of robots, well, it's going to encourage other competitors to do the same because they need to be able to compete at the current level that the market's moving to. The Bible says in the last days that knowledge will increase, and honestly guys, we have no idea what all John saw in his vision of Revelation that Jesus Christ gave him. What all he saw. I'm sure he saw the airplanes, I'm sure he saw the cars, but we don't know what other innovations in the way that technology will evolve from now. He probably saw robots as well. I've heard and seen multiple people tell visions and dreams that they've been given and how they've seen whole armies of artificial intelligence fighting forces that will be used and implemented on the battlefield. It's not science fiction, it's reality, and more so, it's Bible prophecy.
All right, so we know it's coming. They're bringing the robots, they're bringing the AI. People have been saying that we're probably going to get UBI, Universal Basic Income. But if that happens, where is that money going to come from if nobody pays taxes? If nobody's working, who's paying taxes? And if nobody's working, then who's going to buy the products that companies are making? This just seems like everything's going to fall apart. Maybe I'm just dumb and I don't understand how the economy works. I guess I don't know what would you even call this? Is this even the economy anymore?
It's here, the first humanoid robot housekeeper. Thank you, Neo. For $20,000, you can pre-order 1X's Neo robot now, with delivery in 2026.
I think you missed a tiny spot over here.
Just one little catch. There may be a human behind the curtain, pulling the robot's strings. If I throw up, will the robot throw up? A company representative may need to peer into your house via Neo's camera eyes to get things done. To many people, this is crazy.
You have to be okay with this for the product to be useful.
We're twinning now, Neo. 1X is taking on home robotics' biggest challenges, creating a safe body and a smart brain. Its fabric-covered body lets Neo try to do a lot of things humans do around the house. Emphasis on try. You got this, Neo, you got it. My challenge, load 3 items in the dishwasher. And that took 5 minutes. The challenge isn't just Neo's body, it's also its brain. It needs to know how to perform tasks on its own, without human help. But right now, everything I saw Neo do was guided by a skilled teleoperator in a VR headset. This is how Neo learns. The videos of the robot doing household work via teleoperation become the training data to make the AI model smarter. That's why 1X is putting Neo in the homes of early adopters.
I think it's quite important for me to just say that in 2026, if you buy this product, it is because you're okay with that social contract. If we don't have your data, we can't make the product better.
The next few years isn't about owning a super useful robot. It's about raising one. But at least this robot can have lots of fun. No, like this. 6, 7, 6, 7.
So this is essentially letting a complete stranger into your house that has a very creepy face. What do y'all think about this? Do y'all think this would actually be useful? I can't imagine a normal person that would want this in their house, especially knowing there's somebody else on the other side. This is too creepy. It's way too creepy. All I can see is the Terminator. It's just gonna take a couple more years. Well guys, that's all I have today. Thanks for hanging out with me again. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, you're awesome and I appreciate you. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.